Hi. Hi there. What's going on? Oh dear. Hasn't responded well. This is good, isn't it? It's come at the right time. Holder manager's not responding. Okay. You don't need to respond. I'll be fine. Alright. Let's get this in. We got ace king in, and look what's going on over here. Can we win this? Looks like we can't. Right here. This guy's a big stack. Near the bubble, I think we have to rejam. He's trying to steal. My HUD's just gone, so I'm a little bit in the dark. I'd like a HUD would be great there, but get it through. Let's get our HUD back. Oh, so we are 9 out of 29. 9 out of 29 in this 2.5k, 2 rebuys, 1 add-on, $6 tournament, 27 paid, 564 up top. So this guy should be quite weak, so we need to try and steal near the bubble. Should be trying to fold to our aggression quite a lot and just be like, hey man, we just want to make the money, we don't want no trouble. And let's hope he does that, and if he re-raises we'll give him credit. Okay, so we are losing to most of his range now, so I'm not going to c-bet. Your standard is just a c-bet there. Look, now we look at his stats, fold to c-bet 100%. Makes me want to c-bet more. But if you think of any tank calls there near the bubble, he has ace x, king x, you know, things like that, quite a lot. Well played. I don't know when to push and when not to push, and we decided not to push there, and just to chill out. Take it easy. Hey buddy, take it easy over there. Hey buddy, take it easy. Let's probably get a light on a second. Been working out today, guys. Had a 45-minute run. Done 150 to 200 sit-ups and around 100 press-ups in the girl style, with your knees. So I'm feeling good. Just trying to hydrate. My body's a temple. Just being one of those kind of cycles where I'll watch people fighting on the bus. You know, I'll go through I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to people fighting on buses. It's just who I am. Still on the bubble. People don't want to give up without a fight. It's fair enough. So we need to, I didn't realise this, when we lost we didn't have the click to double rebuy, auto rebuy. So we lost with that ace king, it was a bit annoying. They both won against us, we couldn't beat either of them. Very upsetting. we're going to be playing the $35 3K guaranteed deep stack as well. The 2.5K guaranteed $16 tournament as well in half an hour. That's our immediate plans. So we go three-way, we have pocket fives, we're looking almost, I think we just jam here because that way we either win 1.9 and then we can rebuy to 4K, or if we lose we can rebuy to 4K. So I think both ways we get to rebuy. That's good. We want to, we have 6.5K before that hand. This guy has draw. He gets there, but that's, like I say, we're not too worried about that. In many ways the 2.7 is worse than the 4K, so we'd almost rather pay the extra $10 and start with a 4K here. That's fine, we're perfectly okay with that. Well, obviously we prefer not to, given the two choices, but what we're saying is that we're okay with it. Just trying to get to know the tables. It's a very important aspect. So straight away we start, this guy makes it quite a big sizing, we'll just call and we'll scope him. Alamunos. Who is this guy? He's from the UK. Played 83 games, average buy-in of 10, and ability 51, so he's not very good. And look at this, and we get squeezed by a decent player on the button. I'll fold there, right here. I think we are going to fold. I think most people call there. The reason why we fold there is we don't feel that great about early on. It should be more value-y. This guy's open. Though he's an aggressive player, so he can well be exploiting the situation. I like to feel like that I'm not just going to be running. If I hit a queen, I'm not just losing most of my stack and not really feeling like I'm even ahead very much. So that's why we did that. Probably not a very good reason. Just a wimp, guys. Just a bit of a wimp. I do hate ace queen, I've got to say. It's one of the worst, isn't it? Doyle Brunson says, I would have lost more money with ace queen than anything else. I've got ace queen, it's going to be fine. It's a big hand, is it? Well, I've got pocket eights, I've got ace king. Actually, for now. I'm behind. Do you think I'll do what I would ace jack? No. I need your stack. So we've been, working out. We feel good. Got that kind of good feeling of when you've been running and doing sit-ups. It was a good feeling. I have a tidy. I've got my house tidy. It's a nice feeling overall. This guy's probably trying to steal. We should probably play back at him. I think what's putting us off is that blue, but I think we'll go a bit more green for him. He's got more aggressive on this table, so I think it shows he does have a willingness to get involved. This guy goes all in for 4 big blinds. We've made the money, that's why he's going all in. We're 12 out of 27, we really want to get to that final table, make some madness happen. That's where all the mad stuff happens, guys. Oh, yes, it is. The sevens win. Interesting. Decided his A7 was ahead of his 4 big blind jamming range. He's pretty tight. This guy rigged for me, very tight. 10, 12, 10, 9. It's pretty tight. Besom 68. Besom. Good old Bezzy. Probably does a funny dance. Has a little musical talent. This guy, 300 games, average buying 5, ability 56. This is the kind of cat we want at the table. You know, he ain't a cool cat. He's freaking out, man. He's scared. He's like a wet cat. No offense, Abby. He looked annoyed. Wet cats. So okay, so we just assess this table. It's not too bad a table at all, but we've got a weak type player. A little bit of a donkey maybe. And then we got this pretty weaker player. We've got a quite solid player, not really very aggressive, so more on the tight side of winning. And then we've got a tight losing player, a tight player, some kind of donkey, some kind of bad aggressive, and a tight player. So it's a pretty weak table overall, and we like that. Because we're near the kind of the business end, we've got to be aware that people are going to be concentrating, they're going to be rejamming and playing back a little bit more than they would be in the early stages, because they're going to be like, whoa, I'm deep. I've got 8s, I'm rejamming, you know, things like that. This guy here, yeah, we go, jams. It's a good jam. It's quite tight, but that's a good spot to jam. He's got 8 big blinds. He wants to jam a decent range there, decently wide. So we've got 15 big blinds, and you can see we're kind of in the mid-pack. So really the top 3 have kind of run away with it. And 4th is like 90k, we've got 53, so it's pretty close overall. We don't have any of those massive stacks on this table. On my computer, whether what that was from. Some kind of someone's come along and they've put hairs in my computer. I mean, what kind of monster would do that? It's tight to play a jam, so you'd expect him to have a small pocket pair, ace jack maybe, even ace queen, and just not been liking it, or even, you know, stuff like that. Probably not the very top of his range. We're just starting to range people a little bit, get involved with their souls. What do their souls mean? So blind against blind with king 2 suited. I think I will just be jamming. 14 big blinds. This guy's been a bit sticky. I tried to get it through. And tight player on the button jam, so we give that respect and make an easy fold. Slightly disappointed because we would have taken that down. Not to be. Again, we have to jam this, but we have this Mia Vogrink, and he jams it in 17-7 over 30 hands, so they're pretty tight, so you expect them to have some kind of a hand, but anyone who has 8 big blinds, you know, they're going to be feeling the squeeze and wanting to get it in. But tighter players like this maybe do wait and end up having a stronger range than you'd expect them to. I think this is a little bit too weak in the cut-off to jam or to open. I'm quite tempted to open just because of how short everyone is. But I think it could be a bit of a disaster to raise fold for this. I think we can try, it looks strong. So let's see. I have to fold to poker up to jam, and it doesn't jam very much. It's only got 3% rejam. Free bets, so though he will be jamming, he looks competent and therefore can jam a bit more. Yes, we get it through. We just felt they were a bit tight, and even though the awkward stack sizes, that we could look strong there, and we were looking strong. So we've had a slow start in the deep stack. Now they're trying to rake us every hand, and we'll definitely open the King Queen of Hearts. A very beautiful hand. Varda Frank lets us have one for a change. This guy tends to fold a little bit to the second barrel, so we'll set up the second barrel, backdoor hearts as well, King Queen, and he can still fold the flop. So we do hit a backdoor heart. This is a pretty sweet turn card for us. So a little barrel. I'm expecting to fold a lot anyway here, but it doesn't fold. So we get to the river, and we have to try and probably bet folding this river, if that's possible. I think it probably is. It's hard for him to have a lot. Doesn't seem very aggressive, so yeah, we've got value. And so we're just going to try and open the King Jack there, sketch him out. Pocket 9s, that makes sense. So I'm glad we got that extra street on the river. That's probably the difference between a good player and an average player, getting that extra street on the river. Just trying to hustle this through. 15 big blinds. Getting it through. And there's the rejam. We have to probably fold to the rejam. This guy's never really... pretty close. I mean, we're flipping with him sometimes and quite live sometimes. We just make the fold. A bit of a disappointing one, that. We look pretty strong. Get moved. We've got new table dynamics. Let's just scope who's around us. This guy looks weaker again. You've got to walk that fine tightrope, and that's what we tried to do. Getting close now. 14 out of 22. It's hanging on longer than I thought it might. Come on, Vinagangora. Take some people out. Vinagangora. Very interesting. It sounds Indian. Brazilian, okay. I'd say very rare to see an Indian, considering how many Indians there are, and some Indians do play. I wonder why there's not more. provide a new poker boom when it happens in Africa as well, when they all get technology. They want to start doing that. Space menu. What is on the menu? Spaces, actually. How do I eat that? I don't know. Put it in your mouth. Chew. And swallow. So we get a walk. A ferocious image has preceded us. They know that we're ravenjetbyrne. They fear what we're about. They're right to fear it, frankly. So look at this table. Crazy Man, solid and aggressive. So a couple of difficult players to our left, and especially Varda Frank. We feel like he's pretty good. Besem, Spaceman, and Seagaleeson. They're pretty weak players, and then we got 2 strong players and a weak player. So 4 weak players at the table. Not too bad. Half the table to target. So this guy seems pretty aggressive. We won't try and steal like blind against blind. We'll just be patient. Wait for our spots, try and target the fish that we've identified, and try and play lots of pots with them. This guy's going to be playing a lot of hands, he's aggressive, so it's definitely tempting to re-jam something like this. I think Ace-10 I'm re-jamming, Ace-10 offsuit, Ace-9 suited potentially. Maybe I should just be jamming it though, maybe I should just be jamming. It's hard to know, isn't it? He's an aggressive player with a big stack. I think he's going to have a lot of air a lot of the time, but so maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have jammed. And this guy's been, at least we'll never know what he had. The pain can't be that bad. Already Cosmodar is looking like a donkey. No offense. We were going to jam, so now we would have to pretty much call a jam. I think that diminishes it quite significantly to the point where I just fold. Ace King over here, and we need to build a stack. And I think I know how. I think we get the money with Ace King and then win the flip. So pocket 6 is standard jam, so hopefully we get it to fold around to us so we can do that. There we do. So we'll just go kind of not quite all in, just to freak people out. Allow some kind of connection error to sort of destroy our lives. And we're going to be flipping, and we're just going to jam this. Okay, we needed 6. 6. Alright. So this guy sort of tank called Jacks. I think he thinks he's cool and hard. And maybe he is. We're in a flip against pocket 2s. Oh, so many outs. And that's not one of them. Alright. So we can't help it if we get cooled. We can't help it, guys. And then we get cooled over here. Oh my god. Pain of it. So at least it's fish cake. Oh. We wanted just one person. It wouldn't be heads up. Oh, bluff him off it. Okay. Ace, Queen, King, 9. No. Oh, great. So disappointing. Oh, disappointing. Disappointing start. So we've got some more tournaments coming at 11, so try not to get too Oh, okay, this is going to cheer me up. I'm going to be playing some of these where we're trying to get into the satellite for $160. That'll be fun. Oh! Wouldn't that be great, guys, to get in that and then just win it? Wouldn't that be something? Exterminate. Alright, so Tin Man. Let's just rebuild. So we just got to start again. It's still quite early. Plenty of stuff to play, so we can't get too upset about anything really. Oh, it's so frustrating when you go deep and you don't do anything. God. So Tim must probably have a tight or a bit bad aggressive, I'm not sure. Adjust for him once we know how he plays. See his Holden manager stats. Statting up. Static. So this guy potentially quite tight because he's low buy-in. Make him a bit tighter. Weak player. So we're going to try and open this up. Got 3 weak players in the blind, so this is a good spot to open in general. This guy seems very free betty. Oh god, it's a pain fest, isn't it? We'll defend this hand. It's a pretty playable hand. Budsy. Backdoor heart, so hopefully we'll scare him into checking back. That'd be nice. The feeling he's just going to see bet take it down here. Don't have a strong enough hand to continue. We're looking to try and, you know, hit something strong there because we think he's got a strong range, but he's got an extremely playable hand with a lot of equity. But we weren't persuaded by what happened there. So we get this in. We're in a turbo-y situation. Take it down. Flopping sets, this guy reckons. I'd like to see the evidence. Reckons he's flopping sets, does he? $555.69. It's always painful when you take that punishment, you know, you go deep and you take some punishment and you wonder why you. No one really knows. Go with this then. It's pretty short. The time is vital. It's of the essence. And this is decimation. Didn't want this. We like to have our take it back, please. We take it back. We didn't mean it. We were just joking around. Alright, so we just need like absolutely nothing. Great stuff. So we'll have one rebuy. See if we can salvage something from this chaos. Alright, probably going to c-bet. Oh yeah, we'll get this in. Pocket nines. Pretty good turn card for us to keep barreling. The thing that's put me off is this guy seems to never fold the turn, but we'll give it a go. See if we can break that taboo for him. Alright, no good there. Oh. Disgraceful. Disgusting. Flop a queen and I've just went to make a tea. I've sketched them all out, but that's still cool. Oh well, okay. Well, we get to flip it around. I get the feeling we're probably not good at this point, but we are. Oh, not for long though. Great stuff. Hilarious. You guys. You with your jokes. Wow. Painfest. Why does it always rain on me, guys? What did I do wrong? I'm a good man. Do my bit for the world. Caring and loving person. Probably more so than these other guys. Yet unpunished. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Oh dear.
That interview. Rachel, thank you for your time this afternoon. Did you have the vaguest inkling just how big a scoop you'd got when you went with the line about motherhood and children?
Well, no, not really, to be honest. I just thought we were... it did surprise me and slightly shocked me what she said. But I thought we were just reporting it, you know, very straightforwardly. And I didn't realise... But I think the issue is it exemplified a wider problem that Andrea Leadsom had, which was being picked up even by her own supporters and certainly by her critics in the House of Commons, which was a sort of mixture of lack of experience and naivety. And the thing about being Prime Minister is it's not just about your policies, it's also about your character and your judgment. And this sense that they were worried she just wasn't quite up to it. And there was a sort of growing mismatch between her and the MPs, a bit like you've got with Labour and Jeremy Corbyn.
Indeed.
And you could see that building up.
Did you see that in her reaction? Were you surprised? Because like many other people, I followed it on Twitter, and she went for you very personally, and she reached immediately for phrases like gutter journalism and I'm disgusted. Did that surprise you?
I know. I was completely stunned.